fucking lie, Neek.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Queen Effect podcast, where we discuss relatable situations that occur in our everyday lives. Our goal is to create a safe space where we can learn, teach, and uplift one another. I'm Madam IJ.
I'm Shay Monet, the Golden Goddess.
And I'm Coco.
So, since last week, God has placed this message on my heart, and I'm going to share with you all. Y'all ready? All right. Y'all ready? Okay. God told me that I've never been rejected. Mm-mm. I've never been rejected. I've been redirected. Hold on, y'all didn't hear me. I ain't never been rejected, but I have been redirected. Yeah, I said what you heard. You heard what I said. Yeah, I think it's very important for us to change the way we view life. I feel like it's very important for us to manipulate how we perceive our reality in order to move forward with our lives. And I don't know about you guys, but I used to deal with, and you know, I still deal with the feeling that comes with being rejected. And it's not a good feeling, like, especially when you keep experiencing that in your life, whether that's in relationships or your careers or whatever. The feeling of rejection is such a heavy burden and it can really bring you down. And God placed that message in my heart last week that I never been rejected. I've just been redirected. What I thought I wanted or what I thought was for me was not for me. And although it was something that I wanted, what I need is right around the corner and I'm going to get it. Okay. It didn't work out for a reason. A lot of times I don't know what that reason is at that moment. I may learn the reason later on, but it wasn't meant for me to have. Maybe not right now, maybe not ever. But one thing's for sure, I'm being redirected to what is meant for me. And if I can just allow God to take that reign and redirect me, I'm going to be just fine. Despite my little feelings getting hurt, I'm going to be just fine. And that's all that matters. So if you're dealing with that as well, try to change the way you look at it. It might help you. Remind yourself that God knows what's best for you, and what He has for you is much bigger than you could have even imagined. What He has for you is much bigger than what you are even asking for. And I truly believe that if we can calm our minds to the point where we aren't allowing the feeling of rejection to bring us so down that we're no longer moving, if we allow ourselves to just stay focused, we're going to keep doing what we need to do to get to where we're trying to get to. Allow Him to work in your life. It's okay. Allow Him to work in your life and redirect you to what is meant for you. So yeah, that's my little message for you guys and for myself, because I'm like, God, when 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 am I going to get that man? When am I going to get this thing I've been working really hard on? When am I going to be able to be the one that gets to celebrate my accomplishments or celebrate that very thing that I've been longing for? And God told me, girl, if you don't hush your mouth and relax, because I'm redirecting you to your victory. I'm redirecting you to who's meant for you. I'm redirecting you to that situation that's going to take you to the next level. If you don't calm yourself down, so I said, all right, you know what? You got it, Lord. You got it. Let me calm my little self down and keep trusting in you, because I know that what you have for me is bigger than anything. And what you have for me It's gonna be freaking amazing, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. I'm excited now being redirected. I'm so excited now being redirected. And that's where I'm gonna stay. Y'all can call me the Lulu all y'all want to, but that's the mindset that I'm having in order for me to continue to be excited for my future. Because if I allow the spirit of rejection to bring me down, y'all, I'm not gonna be able to be proactive. And that's not good for me. And if it's not good for me, it ain't gonna be good for y'all. Cause I was meant to be here to not only be a blessing for my family, but for those around me. I truly believe that the way God is going to work in my life is going to be beneficial for not only myself, but for those around me. So catch that. Another thing is, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely embracing this soft girl era. This soft girl era does not mean that I'm just this little sassy, prissy little girl that's not, trying to get dirty. No, your girl's still gonna get down. But to me, the soft girl era requires me to really just view myself as the precious gem that I am. I don't care how everybody else see me, but what I do care about is how God sees me. And God thinks that I'm one of the most best things that He's ever created. I don't know how y'all feel about yourself, but that's how God feels about me. So that's how I'm going to feel about myself as well. So if God thinks that I'm one of the most precious things that He's ever created, I need to be reflecting that. I need to be making sure that I'm looking good. My hair is done. I'm smelling good. Taking care of my body, going to the gym, going for my walks, being mindful of what I'm consuming. That is food, that is drinks, people. Okay. Mindful of what I'm consuming in the media. Okay. Because mm-mm, I don't got time. I don't got time to be stressed out. And I know that when I do feel overwhelmed, I tend to be so irritated and agitated. I could just be the biggest bee. But I feel like in order for me to embrace the soft girl era, I need to be more conscious of the way that I respond and work on not reacting so much, but responding. See, let me tell y'all something. Okay, so on Saturday, this stupid little wasp came flying towards my inner thighs. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been attacked by wasps when I was a little kid. So I remember getting stung the fuck up. So when I saw that wasp, yeah, I got up real quick. But you know what happened when I got up real quick? I startled it and it stung me multiple times in between my thighs. Mhm. And if you know me, you know I try to find the silver lining in situations. I try to make sense of things that don't make sense, and that's just part of my personality. But I say that to say, and my friend laughed at me when I said it, but I was dead ass. I feel like the message that I needed to learn in that situation was to not react, but to respond. See, when things are bothering me and I react, I'm very aggressive, I'm very rah-rah. And even if my point is valid, they may not be able to receive what I said because I'm in defense mode. And if two people are arguing, which one is the fool? You can't even tell because we both rah-rah. I'm learning to take a breather and learn how to respond. I'm still gonna get my point across. I'm still gonna stand firm on what I believe, but I'm more mindful of my delivery because you're gonna hear me. And if you choose not to understand, that's on you. But I made my point very clear and I delivered it very well. So it's on you. That situation reminded me that I need to work on not reacting and responding instead. I know. How the hell did I get that from the beast stinging me? Well, that's the message I received. So I'm sharing it with y'all. But no, this soft girl era, I'm in it. So if you see me and you're like, dang, Carolyn looks so much more, you know, however you want to say it. Carolyn is really moving how she needs to move. You're damn right, because I'm moving in my soft girl era. And y'all gonna see me. In fact, when you see me, you're not even gonna see me. You're gonna see the Lord. When you hear me speak, you're not even gonna hear me. You're gonna hear the Lord. You see, because He's gonna be working through me. He's the one that thinks I'm just one of the best things ever. So I'm going to feel the same way about myself. And it's going to show. It's going to show in the way I walk, I talk, I dress, how I take care of myself, how I'm there for myself, how I'm there for others. It's going to show. So if you're feeling the same way, and on top of that, I'm being more mindful of who I'm allowing in my circle. Everybody does not need access to me because some of y'all been draining me and y'all don't even care. Y'all sleeping peacefully and I'm over here stressed out. I think the fuck not. So I'm very mindful now of who's in my circle, who is taken from me, who I'm pouring into, because although we were all made in the image of God, I think some of y'all was made by mistake. Oh, no, no. God doesn't make mistakes. Y'all wasn't made by a mistake. However, y'all should have been thrown away. Oh, y'all should have been thrown away. Because y'all been trying to stress me out, and I appreciate that. So therefore, moving forward, some of y'all that had access to me, no longer. Because I don't want to say that I do because I've been working on it, but I tend to hold grudges. And as I'm holding these grudges, y'all living peacefully, y'all doing whatever y'all want to do. Y'all not even caring about what it is that is bothering me still. So don't I look crazy for holding this grudge towards you while you still moving freely? N- That don't make sense to me, right? So I'm just not gonna have you around me. I'm just not gonna think about you anymore. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'ma let a lot of people go. I'm cutting cords with a lot of people. And by doing so, that helps me to realign myself with what is meant for me. And it gives me that space to reflect on my past decisions, reflect on my past behaviors, reflect on the relationships that I had that ended so that I can make better decisions. I can, excuse me, be in this space where I have clarity on how I need to move, who I need to be hanging with, and to be okay with things ending when it's time to end, and to not take what people do to me so personally to the point where I'm holding that negative energy. Because I don't know about y'all, but my negative emotions tend to display themselves in physical form. I start to look like what I'm feeling, and I'm too beautiful for that. I'm too much in my soft girl era to be allowing people to have that effect on me. It's okay to feel what you feel, but it's even better to let it go if it's going to bring harm to you. Now, however you letting it go is however you let it go. Me myself, I'm still learning on how to do it. So, because I'm very much rah rah and I'm very much defensive. So I'm still working on that. I'll find a much better way to still express my distaste for you because I still don't fuck with you, but respectfully. But another thing that I also want to cover before I wrap this up is that I think it's very important that we give ourselves grace and love who we are today. You may not be exactly where you want to be at today. You may not have the things that you're desiring all today, but you're still that bitch. And you really need to just accept you for who you are today. Accepting yourself does not take away from you working towards who you're becoming. It just simply means that although the person that I see myself becoming in the future is what I want to see right now, who I am right now, I love her. I love him. I love however you want to call yourself, they, them, however. You love who you are today at this very moment. Because when you become whoever you try to become, you're going to look back and be like, dang, look how far I came. You know, you want to have that confidence where you're like, even though I don't have all that I want right now, yeah, I'm still here. Hello, how you doing? I'm still here, and I'm going to love every inch of me. I'm going to learn how to just accept my uniqueness for what it is, accept my flaws for what it is. I'm going to love myself for who I am, right? And while I'm doing that, you best to believe I'm still going to be working towards what I'm trying to achieve in the future, who I'm trying to become in the future. Because let's be for real, I'm evolving. I don't know about y'all. In fact, I do know about y'all because y'all part of the royal family. So a lot of us are thinking the same. We moving on up. Okay, moving on up to the east side for real. And because I'm moving on up, I can't shit on myself for where I'm at right now. I can't do that. I won't let you do it to me, so I can't do it to myself. Hello. I'm going to love myself for who I am at this moment. And I'm going to continue to work hard to become who I'm trying to become. And when I get there, we're going to celebrate.
We hope that you all enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to the Queen Effect podcast, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Follow us on our other social media platforms. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter under @TheQueenEffect, as well as Facebook and YouTube under The Queen Effect. If there's a specific topic you want us to cover, or if you want to send us an anonymous question for our Dear Sis segments, email us at thequeeneffect@gmail.com.